Have you ever caught yourself staring at your bank account, wondering if there's more to life than trading your time for money? Well, my friend, you're about to discover how a single $100 bill could become the foundation of your financial freedom. And no, this isn't another one of those unrealistic, get-rich-quick schemes you see floating around the internet. Let me tell you something that might surprise you. According to recent financial studies, the average millionaire has 7 different streams of income. Now, you might be thinking, that's great, but I only have $100 to my name. Well, what if I told you that some of the most successful people started with even less than what you have right now? You see, there's something fascinating about the world we live in today. The digital revolution has completely transformed the way wealth is created. 20 years ago, you needed thousands of dollars to start a business. You needed connections, infrastructure, and sometimes even a fancy degree. But today, all you need is creativity, determination, and yes, just $100. Think about this for a moment. Every single day, over 350,000 new websites are created. The global e-commerce market is growing at an astounding rate of 14.7% annually. And here's the kicker. Digital products are expected to become a $331 billion market by 2030. Do you know what all these numbers mean? They mean opportunity. Opportunity that's available to everyone, including you. But before we dive into the specific strategies that can turn your $100 into multiple streams of income, let's talk about something that most financial gurus won't tell you. The real secret to building passive income isn't about finding some magical investment or discovering a hidden market opportunity. It's about understanding the principle of money multiplication. Imagine you're planting a garden. You start with a single seed. In this case, you're $100. Now, most people would focus on how small that seed is. They'd say, what can I possibly grow with just one seed? But experienced gardeners, they understand that a single seed, when planted correctly and nurtured properly, can grow into a tree that produces thousands of new seeds. This is exactly how we're going to approach your passive income journey. Your $100 isn't just money, it's a seed. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to plant it in fertile soil, nurture it with proven strategies, and watch it grow into something extraordinary. What's even more exciting is that the strategies I'm about to share with you aren't just theoretical concepts. They're proven methods that have worked for thousands of people. According to recent statistics, 35% of Americans have already started building passive income streams, and that number is growing rapidly. Why? Because more and more people are realizing that relying on a single income source is like trying to sit on a one-legged stool. It's unstable and risky. But here's something crucial you need to understand before we move forward. Building passive income isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about creating systems that generate money while you sleep. It's about building assets that work for you instead of you always working for money. And the beauty of starting with $100 is that it forces you to be creative, strategic, and focused. You might be wondering, why start with such a small amount? Well, here's a surprising fact. Studies have shown that businesses started with less than $1,000 often have a higher success rate than those started with large capital. Why? Because when you start small, you're forced to be efficient, innovative, and really understand your market before scaling up. Now, I can see you're getting excited about the possibilities, and you should be, because in just a moment, I'm going to reveal the first major strategy that can turn your $100 into a continuous stream of passive income. This strategy alone has helped countless people create their first profitable online business. And the best part? It requires no special skills, no technical expertise, and no prior business experience. But before we dive into that, I want you to do something important. Take a moment to imagine your life with multiple streams of passive income. Imagine waking up to notification after notification of sales happening while you slept. Imagine having the freedom to work on projects you love rather than projects you need to do to pay the bills. This isn't just a dream, it's a real possibility, and your journey starts with that $100 in your pocket. Are you ready to learn how to plant your first money seed? Because what I'm about to share next will completely change the way you think about making money online. Now that you understand the power of your first $100, let's dive into something that could literally change your financial future: digital assets. But wait, before you start thinking this is too technical or complicated, let me show you why this is the perfect starting point for your passive income journey. Here's a mind-blowing fact. Every single day, over 300 million people search for digital products online. That's right. While you're watching this video, thousands of people are actively looking to buy digital products. And the best part? You don't need any special skills to create them. You just need to understand what people want. Let's break down how you can use your $100 in this space. First, we're going to allocate $40 for research tools. Why? Because successful digital products aren't created by guessing. They're created by knowing exactly what your market wants. Tools like Google Keyword Planner and Answer the Public are free, which means you can actually save this portion of your budget for later. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Did you know that some of the most successful digital products are simply well-organized collections of information? Think about that for a moment. People aren't just buying products, they're buying solutions to their problems. And you, yes, you, already have knowledge that others would pay for. Let me share something powerful with you. According to recent market research, the average person who succeeds in selling digital products tried 3 different products before finding their winner. But here's the secret they don't tell you. Each failure actually provided valuable market insights that made the successful product possible. With the remaining $60 of your initial investment, we're going to focus on creating and marketing your first digital product. Here's the breakdown. $30 for basic design tools. Yes, you can create professional-looking products with free tools like Canva, so this is actually going into your marketing budget. And $30 for your initial marketing campaign. But here's where the magic happens. Unlike physical products, digital products have virtually zero reproduction costs. Once you create your product, whether it's an in-depth guide, a collection of templates, or a specialized course, you can sell it infinitely without any additional costs. Think about that. Create once, sell forever. Let me share a real example with you. One of the most successful digital products in recent years was a simple Excel spreadsheet template for budgeting. The creator spent just $75 on the entire project, $25 on market research, and $50 on marketing. That single spreadsheet has now generated over $100,000 in passive income. Why? Because it solved a real problem in a simple, accessible way. Now you might be thinking, but isn't the digital product market saturated? Here's an interesting statistic that will change your mind. The digital product market is growing by 16.5% annually. And studies show that 72% of consumers are actually more likely to buy digital products now than they were 2 years ago. This isn't a saturated market. It's an expanding one. Here's something else that's fascinating. The most successful digital product creators don't just create one product and stop. They create an ecosystem of products. Start with one simple product, understand your market, and then expand based on what your customers actually want. This is called the pyramid approach, and it's how you turn a single $100 investment into a sustainable passive income stream. But let me tell you about something even more exciting. Remember how we saved that $40 from the research budget? This is where strategic thinking comes into play. Once your first product starts generating sales, even if it's just a few dollars a day, you can reinvest that money into creating your second product. This is how you create a snowball effect with your passive income. The key here is to understand that your first digital product doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be valuable. Studies show that customers are more likely to buy from creators who regularly update and improve their products. This means you can start simple and enhance your product based on real customer feedback. And here's a crucial piece of advice that most people miss. Your digital product should solve a specific problem for a specific person. Don't try to create something for everyone. The riches are in the niches. According to market research, niche digital products often have conversion rates 3 times higher than general products. As we move forward to our next strategy, keep this in mind. Every successful digital product creator started exactly where you are now. They had limited resources, limited time, and maybe even limited skills. But they understood one crucial thing: the power of taking that first step. Speaking of taking that first step, let's dive into something that could revolutionize the way you think about passive income: print on demand. Now you might be wondering how this connects to what we've discussed about digital products. Well, this is where things get really interesting. Imagine combining the low overhead of digital products with the tangible satisfaction of physical goods. That's exactly what print on demand offers. And here's the kicker: the print on demand market is projected to reach $39.1 billion by 2030. That's not just growth, that's an explosion of opportunity. Now let's talk about how to position your remaining resources strategically. Remember that $40 we saved from our research budget? This is where it comes into play. But first, let me share something fascinating. According to recent studies, 65% of consumers are more likely to buy from brands that align with their personal values. This isn't just about selling products, it's about creating a movement. Here's how we're going to break down your investment in print on demand. Take $50 and split it between design and market testing. With platforms like Canva and free design resources, you can create stunning designs that resonate with your target audience. The remaining $50, that's going into your initial marketing campaign. But here's where it gets clever. Remember those digital products we talked about? Here's a strategy that almost no one talks about: cross-promotion. Your digital product customers are already interested in your niche. They've already shown trust in your brand. According to marketing statistics, existing customers are 50% more likely to try new products than new customers. This is your hidden advantage. Let me share something that might surprise you. Some of the most successful print-on-demand businesses started with just one design. That's right, not a collection, not a complicated range of products, just one compelling design that resonated with their audience. Why? Because success in this space isn't about quantity, it's about connection. Here's a powerful concept I call the ripple effect strategy. Start with one strong design in your niche. Let's say you're in the personal finance space. Create something that speaks to your audience's aspirations. According to consumer behavior studies, products that trigger emotional responses are 70% more likely to lead to a purchase. This isn't just about selling, it's about creating an emotional connection. But here's where most people go wrong. They try to expand too quickly. Instead, we're going to use what I call the deep rather than wide approach. Once you have a successful design, create variations of that same concept. Why? Because data shows that customers who buy one version of a design are 40% more likely to buy a variation of the same concept. Now, let's talk about something that could multiply your success: platform diversification. While most people stick to one platform, successful print-on-demand entrepreneurs understand the power of omnipresence. Start with one platform, master it, then expand. The statistics are clear. Businesses that sell on multiple platforms see an average revenue increase of 190%. But here's the genius part of print-on-demand. You're not just creating products, you're building a brand. According to branding studies, consistent brand presentation across all platforms increases revenue by up to 23%. This means every sale isn't just a transaction, it's building your brand's equity. Let me share a strategy that's rarely discussed: the content commerce loop. Use your print-on-demand products to create content and use that content to sell more products. For example, when customers share photos with your products, that's free marketing. Studies show that user-generated content increases conversion rates by 161%. And here's where it gets even more exciting. Remember how we talked about passive income streams? Print-on-demand becomes truly passive when you combine it with automation. Set up automated social media posts, email marketing sequences, and customer service responses. According to automation statistics, businesses that implement automation see a 451% increase in qualified leads. But wait, there's something even more powerful coming up. As we move into our next strategy, you'll see how to combine everything we've discussed so far into something I call the income multiplication matrix. This is where things get really interesting. And this is where everything we've discussed starts to come together in what I call the income multiplication matrix. Remember how we started with just $100? Well, now I'm going to show you how to take all the income from your digital products and print-on-demand business and turn it into something even more powerful: smart micro-investing. Here's a shocking statistic that most people don't know. 67% of people who start building passive income never move beyond their first success. They get comfortable. But here's the truth. The real magic happens when you start stacking these income streams, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about now. Let me introduce you to something I call the triple threat strategy. This is where we take the profits from your digital products and print-on-demand business and start investing them strategically. But here's the exciting part. Modern investment apps have completely changed the game. You can start investing with as little as $5, and according to recent studies, micro-investors who consistently invest small amounts often outperform those who make larger, irregular investments. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you: dividend-paying stocks. According to historical data, dividend-paying stocks have outperformed their non-paying counterparts by an average of 2.5% annually. But here's where it gets interesting. When you combine this with your existing passive income streams, you're not just building wealth, you're creating an ecosystem of money. Here's how we're going to structure this. Take 30% of the profits from your digital products and print-on-demand business and split it across different dividend-paying stocks. Why 30%? Because studies show that this percentage allows for both growth and reinvestment in your existing businesses. This isn't just investing, it's strategic wealth building. But wait, there's something even more powerful at play here. Have you heard of compound interest? Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world, and here's why. If you invest just $10 a week with an average return of 7% annually, in 10 years, you'll have over $6,800. Now imagine doing this with the profits from multiple passive income streams. Let me share a game-changing concept, the Profit Pyramid Protocol. This is where you take your investments and structure them in tiers. Tier 1, safe, dividend-paying stocks. Tier 2, growth stocks with higher potential returns. Tier 3, small allocations to emerging markets or cryptocurrency. According to portfolio theory, this diversified approach can reduce risk while maximizing potential returns. Here's something fascinating. Studies show that investors who automate their investments earn an average of 7.6% more annually than those who don't. Why? Because automation removes emotion from the equation. It turns investing into a system rather than a series of decisions. But here's the part that gets me excited. When you combine automated investing with your digital product sales and print-on-demand revenue, you're creating what I call a money momentum machine. Each stream feeds into the others, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of wealth generation. Let me break down something crucial that most people miss: the power of reinvestment. According to wealth creation studies, successful entrepreneurs who reinvest at least 25% of their profits grow their wealth 3x faster than those who don't. This isn't just about making money, it's about making your money work smarter. Now, here's where the income multiplication matrix really shows its power. When you have digital products generating daily sales, print-on-demand products creating weekly revenue, and investments producing monthly dividends, you're not just building passive income, you're building generational wealth. But there's something even more important we need to discuss, something that ties everything together and creates what I call the perpetual profit engine. This final piece of the puzzle is going to show you how to take everything we've discussed and turn it into a self-sustaining system that grows on autopilot. And this brings us to what I call the perpetual profit engine, the final piece that brings everything together. This isn't just about managing multiple income streams, it's about creating a self-sustaining system that grows stronger over time. Let me show you how everything we've discussed comes together to create something truly extraordinary. Remember how we started with just $100? Well, here's something remarkable. According to wealth creation studies, 78% of self-made millionaires have at least 3 different income streams. But here's what's really interesting. It's not just about having multiple streams, it's about how these streams interact with each other. Let me introduce you to the concept of synergistic scaling. This is where each part of your passive income ecosystem strengthens the others. Your digital products feed your print-on-demand business. Your print-on-demand profits fuel your investments, and your investment dividends provide capital for creating new digital products. It's a perfect circle of wealth creation. Here's a powerful truth that most people never realize. The real wealth doesn't come from any single stream. It comes from the compound effect of all streams working together. Think about it like this. If each stream grows by just 1% per week, the combined growth across all streams creates what statisticians call exponential acceleration. Now let me share something crucial about sustainability. According to business longevity studies, enterprises with diversified income streams are 76% more likely to survive economic downturns. This isn't just about making money, it's about building something that lasts. Here's how to put everything together. Monday to Wednesday, focus on digital product creation and optimization. Thursday to Friday, manage and expand your print-on-demand offerings. Weekends, review and adjust your investment portfolio. But here's the genius part. Once these systems are in place, they require minimal maintenance. We're talking about 2 to 3 hours per week to manage everything. According to time management studies, successful passive income entrepreneurs spend 80% of their time building systems and only 20% maintaining them. Let me share something that changed everything for me: the 90-day acceleration plan. Start with digital products in month 1. Add print on demand in month 2, and begin investing in month 3. Studies show that phased implementation like this increases success rates by 64%. But here's what really gets me excited: the future potential of what you're building. The global digital economy is expected to reach $321 trillion by 2030. Print on demand is growing at 26% annually. And historically, the stock market has averaged 10% annual returns. You're not just building income streams, you're positioning yourself in 3 of the most promising markets of our time. Now let me be clear about something. This journey isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about building something sustainable, something that grows stronger every single day. According to long-term wealth studies, it takes an average of 32 months to go from your first passive income stream to having a fully sustainable system. But here's what makes this all worth it. Freedom. Real, genuine freedom. The kind that comes from knowing your money is working for you 24/7, whether you're working, sleeping, or living your best life. According to happiness studies, individuals with passive income report 47% higher life satisfaction compared to those solely dependent on active income. So here's what you need to do right now. Take that $100 and start with your first digital product. Remember, perfection is the enemy of progress. Set up your print-on-demand system while your first product is selling. Start your investment journey with whatever profits you generate, even if it's just $5 a week. Don't wait for the perfect moment because here's the truth. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Before you leave this video, do these 3 things. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell because we're going to dive even deeper into each of these strategies in upcoming videos. Comment below with which strategy you're going to start with. I personally read and respond to every comment. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Sometimes, all it takes is one piece of information to change someone's entire financial future. Remember, every empire started with a single brick. Every fortune started with a single dollar. And your journey to financial freedom? It starts with taking action today. This isn't just about making money. It's about making a decision to take control of your financial future, a decision to build something bigger than yourself, a decision to start your journey to true financial freedom. I'll see you in the next videos, where we'll dive even deeper into these strategies. Until then, keep building, keep growing, and most importantly, keep taking action.